All right, so the playoff scenario heading into Week 18, a lot more fun in the AFC. Colts hold the key in what could end up being a chaotic Sunday, which several scenarios are in play. But first things first, a win over the lowly Jaguars will get them into the postseason. And at Caesars Sportsbook, Indy is a 15.5-point favorite in Jacksonville. Here's a look at the Colts playoff scenarios. Again, a win gets it done. A tie would also get them into the postseason. More on ties in just a second, but if the Colts lose and the Chargers lose to the Raiders, it opens up more options for Indy to get in. But again, Indianapolis is more than a 2-touchdown favorite against the Jags in an AFC South game. Colts only beat the Jags by 6 back in Week 10. Jonathan Taylor ran for 116 and a touchdown in a game that a blocked punt helped Indy get the win. Urban Meyer was still the coach of the Jags then. He is not now, with Darrell Bevell finishing out the year in an interim role. Let's get back to that tie. So there is a scenario in which the Colts loss in the 1 p.m. window on Sunday means the Chargers and Raiders will know by 8:20 p.m. Eastern that a tie would get both teams into the postseason. The NFL flexing this game because it has a do-or-die scenario built in for primetime drama, except now it's technically now a do-or-not-die with a tie scenario, I think. Something like that. All right, let's get Jason Canfora in here, our NFL insider. So Jason here, they flexed it for all the right reasons, primetime drama, winner-take-all type thing, but there is a scenario, however unlikely, in play here. What's the level of concern you think for the league?
They did it. So I mean, it's the networks are sitting there waiting until midnight, the beginning of the week, to find out who's got which games on Sunday night. It's the league's baby. The league expanded the sample size. The league went to an extra week. The league created super this and super that. And you know what? You're always gambling. Even under the old scenario with 16 games, 17 weeks, a lot of times week 16 ended up having a whole lot more sort of gravitas or more on the line than the final week, where a lot of things are often in place and it's just seeding. And you don't know which teams are really going to show up, and you don't know which teams are going to play to win, or which teams are going to use it as a built-in bye. And guess what? They took away a bye. So they added a level of sort of gamesmanship to it for these teams who normally the 2 seed gives you something to play for. Now, if I can't get the 1, what am I really doing here? And you're right. They to try to maximize revenue and profits and eyeballs and ratings, they're gambling, and the numbers would say they're gambling correctly that game between the Chargers and the Raiders is going to be for all the marbles. But whatever the probability is that, that game could be a nothing burger and both those teams could take a knee every snap and let it go. Do I think they would do that? No. But yeah, there's, the numbers aren't infallible. The odds say this will play out in a way that game will have maximum effect. But you're right. There is a scenario where literally the only incentive for either coach would be get out of there with a tie and get on to the postseason.
All right, you and I are big soccer fans. We know that during cup competitions and things like that, they all play at the same time to avoid situations
there you go.
Like this one. By the way, it's not a gimme. The Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014, and for the Jags, they're 2-2 against Indy, 2-27 against everybody else.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.